And today I'm going to ask few questions just from what we learned yesterday, right? So it's not going to make you, I don't want to make you tensed. Just a few things that you understood, just give the answer. If you don't know, no problem. Because for me also, when I was learning this, it took little time. So it's not new that if you don't understand, not a problem. If you don't know, you can ask. If your friends know better, you can ask always. And if not, you can ask me also, I can help you, right? So I'll be asking few questions. So yesterday we learned about health and disease, right? And I hope you all practiced it, because later in 10 or 15 minutes we will be practicing on each other. So the first question I would like to ask is, what do you mean by vital force? Vital force, maybe one from this group. What is vital force? Anybody who understood? If you didn't understand, not a problem, I can explain to you. What is vital force? We learned in one slide, we learned that God made us with vital force, right? So what is vital force? What is that vital force?
Trigger.
Trigger?
It's a cell that fight against disease.
Yes, it is an inborn, yes, ma'am, I'll come to you. It is a vigor that God has put in us when we are born. It's called vital force. And as brother said, it is used for fighting diseases and whatever abuse or disobedience that we are doing to our body, that vital force helps us to overcome. So when you grow up and when you keep on abusing your body, after 30 to 40 years, the vital force is all used up. Everything is used up because maybe your lifestyle is not good and the body is feeling tired and there is no vital force, and you begin to feel weak and ultimately you become diseased, right? So that is vital force. If you don't understand, not a problem, I can explain to you again, right? So the next question, yes ma'am, you had some.
I just want to ask, is it immunity?
It is not definitely immunity, it's not, no. So the next question is, so what is health? Can anyone just give me the definition for health? It should not be necessarily the same exact definition, but what you understood yesterday. Definition of health. Okay. And? Yes. So in WHO's definition, we saw only 3 components are there. What are those in WHO's? Physical, mental and social. But as we know, God created us, we also have one more sphere, right? So that is a spiritual sphere. So that's very good. And let me read it again. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, social and also spiritual well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So the one person or a person who doesn't have a disease doesn't mean he is healthy. We cannot say, oh, I'm not having disease and I'm healthy. I cannot say that, right? So how can we preserve our health? How do we preserve our health? One from this group?
By choosing the right healthy lifestyle.
Okay. Can you tell me a little more? Maybe one precise answer. Your answer is correct. Okay. So you are explaining the right answer. I'm just coming into the middle. I want that answer. By keeping the, yes, loss of health. So the health is preserved by the obeying the laws of health. So always remember these key points. These are some of the things that our clients may not know. So these are key points that we need to, yeah. So I already showed the definition. So who can tell me the definition for disease? Maybe I'll come to this for the definition. Anybody else who did not answer? Definition of disease. Disease? It is, yeah, it is a result of violation of laws of health. So the first part is, disease is, yes, correct. So disease is an effort of our own body, right? The body is trying to show or trying to do an effort because we or disobey the laws of health. That's the reason why body is trying to do some efforts to show that you did something wrong. So that's actually disease. Actually, disease is not an enemy. Most of us from childhood we think, oh, you got fever, okay, let's go to the hospital and get some injection. We are like always thinking that disease is an enemy, right? But actually it's a signal. So in our cars also we have indicators, we have signs in the speedometer. Do you think that speedometer is an enemy? No, we feel it's a friend to us, right? Something wrong goes, it helps us to understand. So that's how we need to see disease. Okay. So disease is an effort of nature or our body to free our body from conditions that result from a violation of the laws of health. So any disease, there is always a cause, and most probably the cause is the disobedience to the laws of health. So these are some of the efforts that we just saw yesterday. Okay, so can we just memorize this laws of health? I know most of you know this, so let's those who are not familiar with this laws of health, we'll just memorize it, okay? Because we will be talking to the client, and we don't want the health talk to be like a lecture, like we are checking and like a lecture, and they get bored and they are not interested. We just want it coming from ourselves, so that makes them more interested, right? Okay, so what are the laws of health? There are 8 laws that we learned yesterday. Nutrition, exercise, water, sunlight, temperance, A for air, R for rest, T for, okay, so abbreviation is new start. So how to deal with disease? Yeah, this side. How to deal with disease? Who did not answer? You should not, yeah, that is one of the points. You should not violate the laws of health. So the first step for dealing with disease, first step, yes, we need to know the cause. The first way of dealing with disease, the first step is we should understand the cause of the disease. Second step, this side. Second is condition should be corrected, changed. The third one is wrong habits corrected, and the last one remedies, yes. The last one is treatment methods and natural remedies, okay? So now I am going to divide you all into 2 groups. So what we are going to do is, we are going to give the health lecture to each other, 2 people on each other, right? So I want all the girls to be on this side and all the boys to be on this side. Can we just be on this side, both sides? Girls on this side and boys on this side. So yesterday who all didn't get the notes, the PowerPoint and the notes? Anybody else who doesn't have? You got, right? Okay, fine. So I hope you all went through it, okay? So I'm going to take numbers here. We will just tell 1, 2, 1, 2, okay? Sister, can you tell 1? 1, 2, 1. So remember your names, okay? Usually when we tell 1, 2, 1, 2, we just go in the flow and we forget our name, our numbers. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. Sister Rachel, you are 1. So remember your numbers, okay? So brother, you are 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Brother, you are 2. Yeah. 1, 2, 1. So brother, your name, your number? 2. Brother, your number? 1. Okay. Brother, your number? 2. Okay. So hope you all remember your numbers. Auntie, your number? Okay. So what we are going to do is, I want all the ones to stand up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So you are the ones, right? So these, the ladies can choose 1, 2 from this side, and you can start doing the health education, health talk. And the boys, you can choose 1, 2 from the girl side, and you can start. You can choose any of them, because we want to mingle each other and to know, otherwise the evaluation form will be like everything is right. We have an evaluation form just to analyze how you are doing, not for any marks or grades, just to analyze, okay? So brothers, you are 1, right? So you can choose 1, 2, because all this. Okay, ladies first.
You tell them.
Okay.
Tell the name.
Okay, then I'll choose. I'll choose. Auntie, you can go with brother Pradeep. No, you are 1, right? Okay, okay. Sister, you can go with Pradeep. Brother, you can choose any place. So actually what we are going to do is, brother, you can come. Sister, you can. So actually what you are going to do is, either one of them will start the health talk to each other. If she is going to tell the talk, give the health talk to him, then he is going to evaluate her. Okay, so he has a paper which shows some of the elements that we need to understand in giving health talks: introduction, voice, speaks with authority, position, posture, body language. So here are some elements we need to analyze when the person is giving health talks. So if she is giving the health talk to him, so he will listen to that, and at the end he will grade. Okay, here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can give according to how she is doing, and try not to show the person. Should be honest, and because we want them to improve. If you are telling everything 10, then the other person will be feeling, okay, I know everything. So we want each one to develop our skills. So and at the end, he need to give the health talk to her, and you need to evaluate him. Okay. So sister, you are 2, right? Yes. Number 2, you are 1. So you can find a place, and you can start giving the health talk to each other. So I'll be okay. Sir, you can choose her. Angel, sister Angel, you can do the health talk.
Health talk, any topics?
Yeah, yesterday what we learned. So one more information. So what we are going to do is, yesterday we learned about health and disease, right? So we are going to do the health and disease health talk today, and you can evaluate. Okay. Okay. Sister Agnish, can you go with brother Mani? Okay. Yeah, you can use any place. Then, brother, you can go.
Can we use those PowerPoints that you gave?
Yes, you can use, yes. Brother, you are number 2, right? Yeah, so you can go with her. You can do, okay. For Simon also. Brother, you are 1.
Yes.
Auntie, you can go with it. Auntie?
Health talk.
Yeah, you can use the PowerPoint also. Okay. Auntie, you are 1, right? Brother, you can go with it. Auntie, you can use PowerPoints, like what the materials that we gave, no? Okay. Brother, you are one, right? Sister, you are 2, right? Okay. You can use the folder if you want, the PowerPoints. Sister Renuka, you are number 1, right? Brother, you can